I've been an Apple fan my whole life. I had nothing but iPhones. But today, we're going to be doing the first impressions of the Samsung S24 Ultra. Alright, so I will be doing my first impressions of the Samsung S24 Ultra. I've had this phone for a few days now, and I want to talk to you guys about my first impressions of this amazing flagship phone. So let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, battery life. So this phone has been lasting me all day. But I don't like when people use the term all day battery life, because I feel like all day battery life could be different for multiple people. There are some people that say that these phones can last them for 2 days or a day and a half. Some people say their phones don't last them for half a day. And for me, the experience could be different depending what I'm doing on that day. I generally use this phone for social media, use it for text messaging, entertainment, to manage my finances app, and also to manage the different side businesses or side hustles that I start. This phone can do it all, but that's not saying much. Other phones can also do this, but with the battery life of this phone, it actually does last me for the whole day. And for me, that's over 10 hours of on-screen time. And it's pretty much the same thing as my iPhone 15 Pro Max. So I do get 10 hours depending on the day, but yeah, 12 hours of on-screen time is actually pretty good for this phone. So you might not need to charge your actual Samsung S24 Ultra, but if you do end up needing to charge your phone, then you're going to be charging it very, very fast, because when I plug it in, it takes about maybe 1.5 hours to charge it up. So you won't be charging for too long. What I like about the Android system or Android operating system is that it actually tells you how long it's going to take you for you to actually charge your phone. So you can expect a certain time to get your phone fully charged. And that's actually pretty cool. And I think that's a very good quality of life feature that Apple should have already. If you actually look at the phone that you're actually going to be using and you actually care about the design of your phone, this design looks amazing. A lot of people say it looks a lot like the iPhone. I kind of disagree. I think the basic S24 looks like the iPhone, but the S24 Ultra is on a league of its own and is probably the best looking, best built Samsung ever. The flat screen is amazing. The titanium sides, amazing. The flat back, beautiful. The camera design, amazing again. So yes, you can't go wrong with the Samsung S24 Ultra. There are some colors that I don't like. I think the only color that I really liked is the titanium color, the gray color. The other ones didn't really catch my eye, but the beauty is the eye of the beholder. What's that quote again? The quote is, "The beauty is in the eye of the beholder." So if you like the look of the Samsung S24 Ultra, then go for it. I personally love it. Don't like all the colors, but again, the design looks pretty darn good and probably is the best looking phone of the year so far. I know we're early, but yeah, still. Now I want to talk about the camera. I haven't done a full comparison test with the iPhone 15 Pro Max or any other phone, but I've been using camera here and there, and I have a few thoughts. All right, so for the camera, it actually looks very nice. I mean, the pictures look amazing as per usual, but the thing with the Samsung S24 Ultra, and it's basically the same thing with the Google Pixel 8 Pro, is that the pictures look very, very beautiful, but don't look realistic. And that's my only problem with the Android phones. I would say that the pictures are very saturated and the pictures aren't really realistic to what you would see in real life. But most people aren't looking for realistic pictures. They're really looking for pictures that actually look good. So if you were to ask me which one is a better camera for photos, the one that takes realistic pictures or the one that looks good, I personally would probably go with the one that looks good. But let me know what you think. All right, so yeah, I've been taking a few pictures with it, and the camera app is very easy to use, and the UI is actually pretty decent. The only thing is I would say there's too many zoom in options. There is one time zoom, which is default. There's three times zoom, five times zoom, and also 10 times zoom. But in my opinion, if you really want to wash it down, you would only need the ultra wide, the default one time zoom, and the five times zoom. You can even cut out the five times zoom and put in three times zoom if you think it's better. But I think having three different zooming options is just overkill. And I don't think it's actually useful to have all these different options. The camera itself is decent for pictures. But now, if we talk about video, it could be a whole different story. I'm currently filming with the front camera of the Samsung S24 Ultra. Let me know how it looks with the front camera and maybe switch it to the back camera for you guys to see the actual quality of the main camera. And yeah, so this is how it looks. It looks decent, but I wouldn't say it's the best. It definitely looks like a phone camera. I mean, there's nothing wrong with actually being a phone camera, but I don't know, it doesn't have that extra look to it that would make me want to use this as a main camera. It is a very, very good phone camera, though. I would say probably one of the best. Again, I tested out the Pixel 8 Pro, and the video of the Pixel 8 Pro was not good at all. So I would say this is definitely a step up from the Pixel 8 Pro. All right. So yeah, overall, my first impressions with the Samsung S24 Ultra's camera is that it's pretty decent, but it would have been a lot better if the video portion could have been better. I mean, the pictures are great. I think the pictures do look beautiful. The video is very important to me, especially since I use my phone as a video recorder or video camera for my YouTube channel. I really care about the video where I can post it on YouTube and really keep that quality. So there are two main AI features that I've been using in my first impressions with the S24 Ultra. One of those was Circle to Search. So Circle to Search is very good feature where you hold down on the home button and whatever's on the screen, you can circle and actually get a search result for what you're actually circling in the screen. So I would say this feature works about 85% of the time. So the first 85%, perfect, no issues, works as intended and as advertised. The other 10%, I would say it works maybe halfway through. So you can get what you're circling, but you don't get exactly what you're looking for. So you can get maybe a substitute or something that looks similar. But that's why I would say that 10% is not all there. And the remaining 5%, I would say that sometimes it just gives you something completely different and not what you're actually looking for. It is a very cool feature and it works very fast. I would thought that it would take a little bit of time to think of where it should search, what it's actually looking for, but it gets the search results very quickly. So it is a very, very good feature. It's not a S24 Ultra exclusive. Heck, it's not even a Samsung exclusive. So it's an Android exclusive. If you're going from an iPhone, then you can go to any new Android and you might get this feature. But the S24 Ultra does have an upper hand with the S Pen. You don't really need the S Pen to circle whatever you're looking for, but it could be better. It could have more integration down the line. So maybe it will be a better phone for this feature. And I don't think you would need to actually upgrade it to the S24 Ultra for this. If you get a regular S24 or even the S23, I think you will get this feature. That's one of the AI features that I've been using. And the next one that I've been using is actually a Galaxy AI feature. So yeah, let's talk about that one. So the other Samsung Galaxy AI feature that caught my eye that I've been using and I really think is probably one of my favorite AI features, period, is the summarization of the web pages and getting a quick bullet point of whatever web page you're on. So if you use Samsung Internet, you can use the AI feature to just summarize your whole web page and give you a good indication of if that web page is actually going to help you. So I've been using it for when I want to learn about what to invest in, what type of finances I want to do, and also making videos. So I've been doing research on different ways to make videos, and this feature helped me a lot. I know other AI tools do this, but the Galaxy AI makes it very convenient and very easy to do this. So yeah, my favorite part out of every AI feature that I've been using. All right, so those were my final thoughts with the S24 Ultra. A very good phone, Battery life is amazing. The design is actually pretty good. The AI features are actually pretty decent. Camera is good as well. But yeah, first impressions. Only been using it for about 4 days, and I think it's actually a good phone. But I have to use it a little bit more and use more of the features that were promised or advertised to give you guys a full, I don't like to say review, but yeah, a full review of this actual phone. So see you guys on another video. Peace. Filming outside is an experience.